Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all my members, Interceptor, Richardson, Danny Cage, Invictus, Crazy Bull, thank you all. Thank you all the members and Patreons. Subscribe and let's get into it. So today we're talking about the T2 early, the new premium added for Japan. Finally, Japan actually got a premium, so yeah. And I'm showing the first part of this clip as a replay because for some reason the recording software just didn't record at the time that I told him at the first part. So I tried to use the replay mode and the file was, I don't know, dead. I don't know what happened. So I had to just record it all again on the replay just to talk a little bit about it. Here we have a very good match with it. I actually had 7 proper kills with it, 1 assist and a kamikaze kill at the end. So, and the assist, the guy was going to die, but somebody stalled. So yeah, it was the CL13 at the start there. So I actually kinda had 9 kills. Don't tell anybody that I don't have that. But yeah. So yeah, very, very good aircraft, to be honest. I was not expecting to have a good time flying it. To be honest, it has been a bit of a while since I played with this. I played with the F1 like last week, but still not with the T2, you know. And to be honest, it is pretty alright. I thought I would suffer a little bit due to not have flares, not having a properly good missile. The nose authority and the way that the rudder works in this aircraft is kind of weird. It's similar to the Jaguar, you know, because it doesn't have ailerons. So it only basically has flaperons, and then uses spoilers to actually roll the aircraft, which sometimes make the aircraft kind of have a weird feeling when flying, right? But apparently it's kind of fixed after a while. I don't know if it was or anything like that, but it was just such a good aircraft to fly, man. Easy, and you just have to be careful. As I said, it doesn't have flare, so you do have to be careful with these Su-25s and A-10s having all-aspect missiles. But in general, a very easy aircraft to fly, to be honest. I think it is very much worth it if you are planning to use the T2 early to grind the Japanese Tech Tree. I think it is very much worth it. I mean, it is technically the same aircraft as we have in the Tech Tree, you know, in the sense of, you know, it is the same aircraft, but it is not. It is kind of a prototype or an early version of the T2. But the only thing that changes is the nose design, so kinda. So that's the only information that I got, at least. So it is basically the same aircraft. Materialistically is the same aircraft, you know? So you just have to consider that you have the same premium that you have on the Tech Tree. It's the same aircraft. So if you already have the Japanese Tech Tree, I don't think it's worth it. But if you don't, I think it's very, very much worth it. It's an aircraft that will be easy to fly. The Japanese Tech Tree, until like rank 5, is it's filled with prop aircraft. It is a big line to research until that. But after you get jets, they don't have that many jets, you know. So it kind of becomes a thing of just you're going to be necessary, and you know, you're going to have to fly the T2 no matter what, probably, right? So you might as well have a premium, right? If you want to expend the money. It is an aircraft that I wasn't giving too much attention, to be honest, but it is worth it, as I said. The missiles, you have to consider that they're not the greatest thing ever, but they are still way better than the AIM-9Bs. You know, the AIM-9Es are not the most amazing thing ever, but they are very alright, you know. You can get a lot of kills with it. Then another thing is the ammunition. We don't have too much ammo in the Vulcan. Obviously, it uses a Vulcan cannon. You have only technically 500 rounds only, you know. But the thing is, it's plenty to get a lot of kills. It's just you sometimes have to have kind of a trigger discipline, you know. You will run out of ammunition very, very soon if you don't. And with the nose and the rudder kind of being kind of weird, sometimes you just lose a lot of potential kills, you know. So bear that in mind when you are going to fly it. He has a very cool skin, a white skin. If you had bought already the pre-order, because now you cannot buy the pre-order anymore, you receive another camouflage, blue impulse one, which is like one of those aerobatic squadrons, you know. So it is a very, very cool aircraft, and that was the effective way to end the battle there, just because I didn't have any more ammunition, because I kind of wasted the ammunition on ground targets after the Su-25. So not the greatest thing ever, but still. So very good match, the first one. 7 kills officially, 1 assist that was kind of stolen, and 1 crash kill. So as you see, very, very good aircraft. It has the AUG 11, I think it's called, or the PG 11, I don't remember. But it is basically the same radar as we have in the F4 FGR2, or the FRJ, or the FG1, which is the APG 59, but it is redimensioned and basically modified to be able to be fitted on the T2, you know. But it is the same principal radar, you know. It's just it's not exactly a modification for it, but it kind of is, you know. So yeah, it's a pulse Doppler radar. As you see, we are using the pulse Doppler velocity mode, even though it's not saying there. You can see that it's the velocity mode due to the 5,400 kilometers per hour and minus 540 kilometers per hour, saying on the right side, up on the top, on the bottom of the radar screen. So you just know that it is a pulse Doppler velocity radar, you know, mode. So you are only seeing, you know, speeds, you know, compared to you. So don't expect, I mean, that line there of ground clutter that seems to be ground clutter, it's not ground clutter, okay? It is actually a blind speed. So if the target is between those speeds, it will be not detected, okay? Just remember that. A lot of people seem to be confused or thinking that the radar is not working properly because it's showing a horizon. Maybe you are just getting to your first radar, maybe even, or your first pulse Doppler radar if you are buying this aircraft. So just for you to know, okay? I have many guides on radars and stuff like that for you to get used to it. But yeah, the radar is not something like completely necessary, but it does help. Sometimes, especially at the end of matches, you know, you can get a lot of detections and just find the targets that are remaining with the radar, you know. And also at the start of the battle, you can plan a very good surprise attack with it. You can identify where the targets are flying high and just try to fly low below of them and just try to attack them from below and get them by surprise. So it's not, you know, 100% useful, but it is a little bit useful, you know. So yeah, but it is just a T2, man. You will have a lot of AOA capabilities, you know. As you see, you can pass out pulling Gs. It is a very capable aircraft. As I said, I do recommend you to buy if you want to research the Japanese 3. I mean, you will get used to it for the Vulcan. You'll get used to light aircraft such as this for when you get the F1. So yeah, very good aircraft. It is able to carry some bombs and rockets as well. I do advise you guys to use it. I wasn't grinding in here because I just wanted to make the video, you know. But if you are grinding the Japanese Tech 3, do use the bombs. Drop the bombs first. You will get a bunch of points. It's equivalent 1-2 kills maybe even, you know, depending on the aircraft, depending on this amount of bombs that you carry and stuff. So it just makes you be a little bit more effective on the grind, okay? And everything else is just try to maintain a fairly good speed. This aircraft tends to lose a lot of speed in turning, so be careful with that. And also be careful with the fuel consumption. It's an aircraft that drinks a lot of fuel. Don't try to use the minimum fuel or the 20 minutes. Use the 30, because I used the 30 and this match was like 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and I was already at 4 minutes from 30. So yeah, it's a very fuel thirsty aircraft in the afterburners, you know. And as you see, good kill there. Doesn't matter if the guy just shoots flares and doesn't take out the afterburner or maintains popping that many flares, or even not taking out the afterburner, as I said, just making a trail for the missile to hit, you know. But yeah, guys, it's a very, very surprising aircraft. I was not expecting to like this aircraft, but I do recommend it. I was actually kind of prepared to make a video talking trash about it, but it is a very, very cool aircraft. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you think it's worth it. I think it is, and I see you guys on the next one.